Guys, this is Idea Machine. I've been observing the trends and then everything that what's happening. I must say we are fucked up. We got fucked so bad that it looks like almost there's no return. First of all, it's media. Media is so fucked. We don't even get to see our friends' posts anymore. Mostly they're shitty posts, rage baiting, like AI contents that only waste people's time. The time, guys, time is about everything. Everything is about earning people's time, wasting people's time, so that I don't know, like what they're earning time for maybe. Anyway, everything is just a pure distraction, and it's getting more and more obvious. Everything is staged, even the death of people too. So all the algorithm that you see, all the contents that are on your feed, they are almost handpicked. Nothing is natural. It's crazy to think about, because if you live in the nature, if you live in the reality, a lot of things just happen, right? um and there's like no universal plan. Okay, maybe there's like universal plan, whatever. What I'm saying that it's all natural, like almost. And on social media or like on the media, everything is curated. They have almost like an intention to make you more down, make you more exhausted. They only show you what they want to show you, so that they can put you in like certain category of the people who just think specific ways. You know what I mean? They weren't probably never a free thinker in this world, but we had some freedom of choices, and now, since a lot of us are just so online, we cannot avoid this. And every single time that you get online, that they don't want you to go, they want to catch your attention and drill the idea into your brain so that they can build a society that's very convenient for them, like basically profitable for them. That's why our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. We're getting more angry and touchy and sensitive, so that we get more frustrated. So, and then that will drive us into a crazy consumptionism that they're selling. So it's all about the advertisement, it's of the idea, and then consumerism. uh and it's like, it's more crazy to think that a lot of us are actually just buying the idea, like happily. It's like willing for slavery, you know. um it's it's that we waste so much time voluntarily on the social media, so that we can get like this convenient chemical called dopamine, and you can get stimulated because our life is like becoming significantly boring and then repetitive, and we need to distract ourselves from the reality, and that's the easiest thing to do. And actually, the scary thing is that a lot of people are advised to live in the simulated reality. And I understand a lot of people are happy with that, like living in the simulated reality, because it's true. Most of us don't get what we want, and it's easier to give up and just shift to the mindset, let's compromise our life the way it is, and let's just spend our holiday online. That's why. And then, yeah, there was like some economist saying that, like, if all the Indian, like, how many billions of Indian want to live in the American dream, that's the the ours is going to collapse because of so much resources that requires. And it's true, because we have so many people on earth, and everybody wants to always zoom up. But fuck, We have so many people on the earth, and everybody wants to live their own dream that are sold online, so that are sold everywhere, and that's not even realistic. That's why that's why I'm saying almost all our dreams don't come true, and sometimes the that dreams are not even realistic, or actually the real wishes that are you want to achieve. It's as sold, it's sold to you. Okay, so the reason why we are so fucked up is that still we live in this, like even the small things like friendship, uh having loved ones, we still chase the fake reality over the real one sometimes, because how it makes us feel like we're in the simulation, we are almost in the point presence that we achieved it without even making an effort. That's that's actually a dangerous part, because people don't make any effort anymore without even knowing that they want to make an effort, they want to achieve that, but they already simulated that in the digital world, which they don't even have to. Passive stimulation makes us just tired, and it makes us just not to move, and a bit of fucking mosquito, maybe a bit of fucking like digital zombies. But my idea is that not all of us are supposed to be online this much. Actually, a very handful number of us should be online. Like very few number of people should I have an access to online. Like look at older people. Like they don't even they didn't even have the device, and they had the life the fullest. And I'm saying is because we our body is not ready to to live it as our life. The It's mainly visual simulation, right? Visual stimulation, and it's like I think 90% of the whole perception of the reality that's processed in the brain. But still it's 90%, and there's so many more that's related to actual experience. We're not experiencing in a real life. We just trying to deceive our brain to feel like it has experience, and you can trick that brain to some extent, and we're definitely being tricked. But at the same time, there's a limit that you hit after online for like 365 days. You realize that your body realized that there's something wrong with it. You feel extreme loneliness that comes from somebody who was like online permanently. You get the full benefit of it as well. It's really fun. It's not anymore, obviously, because everybody's online now, and it's always like that. If some people just started within their group, within their friends group, and then it becomes mainstream, and then all of a sudden it loses all the fun, because now it's not niche anymore. It's like just curated in the way that people lose hope for the future, for the humanity, and then they just like, it's almost like somebody is playing the very very unfair chess game. It's like they put armies everywhere so that people keep fighting. They promote like very controversial artists that don't have a lot of like efforts or talents, so that people actually who try to take the correct procedure, talents, efforts will lose hope. It's all about the show. It's all about the psychological manipulation. It's all about making you tired, lose hope, be angry, and fight each other, so that you don't even like you don't get to resist to to the force, to the power, I guess. Yeah. So it's if you think about it, it's super simple. Um but that's why it works, because our brain is only designed to recognize 50 to 100 people in the tribe. And as soon as we see something controversial online, or like old media, newspaper, new on the news, we immediately recognize as something that's happened like nearby. And we really get triggered by it. And then more we get triggered, like our body thinks that it's in the fear, it's in the danger zone. And then it starts like suspecting your neighbor, um not trusting yourself. And that's how everything falls, because all we have to do is actually to care about our the people who are close to us, work on ourselves, and then be better, right? Like make our like life and family life better, because that's what we were capable of. We are not like all astronauts, um and then now we're dealing with the old world problem. Or like we really want to fight, I guess. We really want to fight our neighbors. Like we preach the peace in the same with the same mouth. We start cursing the other because like they said something offensive. It's true. Maybe we will not get peace one day. Maybe we will keep fighting, like small things like but each other, like regardless of the size. It is so true. But at the same time, right now it's so messy. It's so scattered. The solutions everywhere, because the fights erupting everywhere. People have enemies everywhere. People are at the same time getting distracted. They want to get pleasure, instant ones, and they get distracted by the entertainment. And entertainment is not about the arts anymore. It's all about the politics. It's all about who's wrong, who's not, and whose side you on. And like we also have to realize that there is fucking no side. We're all kind of like similar people, except except for the ones in the middle. It's like the both side of the extreme ones, like they're kind of like very similar, to be honest. They If the time was different, they probably standing on a different side, 100%. Anyway, so the thing is that yeah, we all get like super narrow perspective of the reality because of all this advertisement and a simulated reality. And we like and we forgot our body, we forgot our world, we forgot the physical entity, and we happily abandon them sometimes. And since everybody's doing that, we just like follow the flock. Then that's why it's super dangerous, and that's why we are so fucked up, and we fucked ourselves up by our own will. And I've been trapped in Matrix as well. Yeah, like Matrix is like my own world, like digital world, that's like created for me, and like so hard to get out, right? Because it's so designed the way it's designed in a way that our primitive body cannot resist. And that's how evil, the system is. Like they know how our body works. And I guess, I think distraction is like super important for anyone who is on the top of the game, I guess. I don't know who that is. Mm, and it's really like a merciless game if you think about it. You cannot really beg for mercy for like, the people who are on the top, because if they compromise, you know, they it's then they're in danger. Uh, so it's wrong to ask for the mercy, but it's very important for you to realize that we actually tricked our brain into thinking that the what you see here is the reality, and you don't live in your own reality. That's your problem. That's our problem. Um, because If we all start living our reality, then it's out of hand, you know. That's why that's why like a lot of just governments or companies want to digitalize everything. But again, that's not the way we become happy, because our body is not designed so. So like, even if you promote, oh, this relationship is so good, this relationship is that good, it's not convincing enough. We are already unhappy. We already fucked. We already fucked. So yeah, I think it's time for us to really, really, really like start moving forward. Just like become super extreme centralist and like just see things like neutrally. You know what I mean? Because I know we love fighting, and fuck, probably some people get triggered with this with me, and I understand trigger a lot of people. I get triggered by a lot of people too. But that's how our mind works. It's important to know this game, the game that they're playing with our body, our minds, our brain, the game that we're playing, the playing that we're playing with ourselves without even knowing. I hope somebody gets this. I hope somebody understands me. But but yeah, we need to just like unfuck ourselves. We already like we probably are fucked up beings because there's so many errors in the bags. Like this, our brain is so developed, but our body is so well. Actually, our brain is super super stupid as well. Like the 50 to 100 people like recognizing skill too. Um, this should be like in a textbook. This should be like human 101. We have to have this human 101 textbook somewhere. mm, that like that we are animals, like we are stupid, we just want to increase because that's how we are born. That cells, like it's almost as if we don't have like own will. We just want to spread the words, our DNA, because that's how our DNA multiplies. Um, it's this thing I'm gonna talk about later. But for now, I just want to say we are fucked.